As we gear up for the start of training camp, excitement is building around the Green Bay Packers rookies. Just 20 days from now, on July 27th, the team's fresh faces will report, and with that comes a wave of anticipation. Will any of these newcomers rise to the occasion? The stage is set for the 6 draft picks and a handful of undrafted free agents to make their mark this season. But let's be honest, the expectations can often be a double-edged sword. In our inaugural Packers rookie power rankings, we'll dive deep into who stands a chance to be a pivotal player this year. We're focusing on 10 of the 17 rookies currently on the roster. And while these rankings are far from set in stone, they reflect each player's opportunity to shine. Starting with the backfield, we have a promising trio leading the charge: Josh Jacobs, Chris Brooks, and MarShawn Lloyd. Following them are Damian Martinez, a 7th-round pick from Seattle who didn't see the field last year, Pierre Strong, a 4th-rounder from New England who also sat out, and Jaden Nixon, an undrafted free agent from Central Florida. Nixon, despite his smaller stature and a less-than-stellar pre-draft performance, lit up the college scene, averaging 7.8 yards per carry with several long touchdowns. His explosiveness was evident during minicamp, particularly in a kickoff return drill where he showcased his speed and agility. This is a player who the Packers believe can be utilized in various ways, and that versatility could serve him well in Green Bay's offense. However, the depth at safety has taken a hit with Zayne Anderson's departure to the Dolphins. Murvin Kenion III is the lone addition in that area, having made quite the mark in college with 5 interceptions and 2 forced fumbles during his senior year at Nevada. The cornerback situation has seen some movement as well. After releasing Nate Hobbs and shifting Bo Melton back to receiver, the Packers signed Benjamin St-Juste and drafted Brandon Cisse and Domani Jackson. Jackson's offseason was hampered by an undisclosed injury, which puts him at a potential disadvantage for the upcoming season. He'll likely fall behind the depth chart, competing for the 5th cornerback spot. Yet, with a strong training camp, he could even push for a trade involving a veteran. One rookie to keep an eye on is R.J. Maryland, the son of former NFL defensive tackle Russell Maryland. Standing at 6 foot, 3/5/8 and clocking in at 4.51 seconds for the 40-yard dash, he presents a unique profile as a tight end who might offer the Packers the matchup nightmare they've been missing since Tucker Kraft's injury. Maryland is determined to prove himself, stating he just needs to master the playbook to unleash his potential. The Packers' passing game boasts a potentially formidable Big Four with Kraft, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and Matthew Golden. However, depth remains a significant concern. Savion Williams, who caught just 10 passes last season, and others like Sky Moore, who shine more as a returner than as a receiver, leave the team in need of a reliable backup. This opens the door for Michael Sturdivant, an undrafted free agent with impressive physical tools and a solid college career, to emerge as a valuable asset in the receiving corps. Defensive end Danny Dennis Sutton could easily rise to the top of this rookie list as the season progresses, or he may find himself buried on the depth chart. The competition for playing time is fierce, especially with several promising players vying for snaps left by Micah Parsons' injury. Lucas Van Ness, Barron Sorrell, Brendan Cox, and Colin Oliver are all in the mix, alongside Dennis Sutton, who has shown promise in this new 3-4 system. Moving on to the offensive line, Yeager Burton sits at number 4 in our rankings, primarily due to the depth chart dynamics. He's been drafted to play center and guard, and his ability to step into any role could prove invaluable. Coach Matt LaFleur has expressed optimism about Burton's development, noting his athleticism and coachability. Chris McClellan, a 3rd-round pick, has been running with the number 1 defense in off-season practices, and he's on track to become the starter at nose tackle. His performance against starting-caliber offensive linemen will be critical in determining his role moving forward. As for the 2nd-round pick Brandon Cisse, he's already being recognized as one of the rookies with the potential for significant impact this season. He's been receiving first-team reps, and while he may not start right away, historically, even first-round picks like Jair Alexander took time to get on the field. Cisse's talent and work ethic could propel him into a starting role sooner rather than later. Lastly, we turn to the kicker position, where the Packers are banking on Trey Smack to step up. They made a bold move to draft him, releasing Brandon McManus after paying him a sizable bonus. Smack has been given the opportunity to take the reins, but he'll need to prove he can handle the job after last year's disappointment with Anders Carlson. As training camp approaches, the stakes are high for these rookies. The potential to make an impact, the competition for spots, and the expectations from the fan base all set the stage for what could be an electrifying season. As we await the action to unfold, I want to hear from you, Packers fans. Where are you watching from? And what are your thoughts on this rookie class? Are there any players you believe will surprise us this season? Leave your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth coverage of our beloved Green Bay Packers.